Do I lack testosterone as male? My parents say I don't act like a boy my age. I'm usually calm and quiet. I don't do stupid and impulsive things most teenagers do because, well, it's stupid and impulsive. I work out occasionally but not every day or every other day. Basically, my parents say I'm not acting like a male. Is it lack of testosterone to blame for it or something else? No. Humans, male or female, are not just instinctual animals. Our actions are not determined by hormones only. Maybe you have low testosterone levels IDK. But that would show in light beard growth, not in being calm and quiet. That's just your character, not your hormones. None of that seems related to testosterone levels. Maybe the problem is that your parents have the wrong idea about male behavior. Homie, I think your parents might be idiots. Be careful. It's usually contagious if you're not vigilant. Sounds a lot like my son. Loves to read too. Honestly, you should look into getting better parents. Doubt you lack testosterone. But it sounds like you actually have brain cells. This is the opposite of a problem. My oldest son has always been like that. At his kindergarten, they wanted to turn it into a problem too, that he wasn't out on the playground with the other boys and hitting each other with sticks. I was so proud of him, and your parents should be proud of you too. They seemingly don't know what a gem they have for a son. If you yourself are concerned about testosterone levels, you could talk to a doctor about it. But seriously, it just sounds like you have a good head on your shoulders. Oh great, so now being a good person is a problem. Being more mature isn't a sign of low testosterone. Weight gain, mood swings, depression and delayed puberty can be, amongst others. Unless you're showing those signs, I wouldn't worry. You want me to instead cause some teen pregnancies? To me it just sounds like you're more mature than most guys your age. That's a very strange comment for your parents to make. Do they want you to be stupid and impulsive? I can't say about the testosterone, but if it's something you're worried about, you can get it checked with your doctor. No, that's rubbish. Not everybody acts the same, and their ideal perception of what a man should be just sounds strange and outdated. As long as you are happy with who you are and how you act, who cares what anybody else thinks? Would they rather you go out and set fire to some bins or something, lol? Honestly, it sounds like you are above average and there's nothing wrong with you. Sorry to say this, but I might disagree with your parents. You're good dude. Your parents are dicks, sorry. Your parents seem to have a toxic mindset. There's no such thing as acting like a male. While you may or may not lack testosterone, none of the things you describe are affected by testosterone, so we can't tell. It doesn't sound like there is anything to blame. It's just how you are. Not getting in trouble is just something some people do. Next time your parents complain, ask them if you can have $100 for cheap hookers. Your parents sound like animals, lol. Honey, you're not acting like a testosterone-filled ape today like the rest of us. Are you feeling okay? LMAO, no. Not doing obviously dumb shit is not a symptom of low T. Tell your parents to get their heads checked, because that's just toxic nonsense. Stay away from people who gatekeep what being a male is, especially. Your parents sound not smart. No offense bro, but fuck your parents. You're still growing up, to you, and everything else will fall into place. Well, the first thing I'll say is this would be a much better question to ask your medical provider than a bunch of strangers on Reddit. But the second thing I'll say is that nothing that you described in the body of your post is necessarily directly related to testosterone levels. Sounds more like socio-cultural norms, conceptions, and expectations regarding masculinity, and largely unhealthy ones at that. Aside from working out, That's a healthy thing to have in your life. But it's fine if you're not a gym rat, just as long as you're taking care of yourself. Your parents are idiots. To the best of my knowledge, not being an asshole or thoughtless is not an accepted diagnostic criterion for androgen insufficiency. So what exactly do your parents want? You to get into fights all the time? Lol. Don't worry about it. I'm like this too, and it's completely fine. Everyone has different personalities. Many high testosterone men were philosophers, legendary physicians that opened up the medical field, chemists and theorists alike. Testosterone in men is linked to being more physically active, sure, but it's also associated with increased drive. And you must be just driven to learn. Just tell your parents you like learning more than doing the other typical things boys do. They might understand your POV. Your parents sound like they are pretty toxic. You are perfectly normal. As a mother to a young man myself, I can't believe your parents speak to you like that. Your described behavior sounds like that of a well-adjusted and calm individual. Keep being you. It sounds more like a sexist environment than a testo deficiency. The behave like a male was the giveaway here. Talk to your doctor if you still have doubts. Your parents are assholes. Your parents should count their blessings. Why would they want you to be impulsive? Your parents are creating a traumatic event for you. That's whack. Tell them shut up, you a grown-ass man and can do what you want. Might want to be ready to move out if you take this advice though. Your parents define what's wrong with culture. You have what is called a personality. That's a good thing. Sounds like your parents are the problem. You could get your T levels checked if it will put your mind at ease. But I wouldn't assume it's a testosterone issue. There's more that goes into one's temperament than that. A mix of nature which isn't limited to hormone levels and nurture. There's nothing wrong with you. Your parents are being jerks. Go get a blood test done. Then you'll know for sure. I always thought I was low, but it turns out my numbers are a bit above average. Some people are just calm. You might give our raised by narcissists a look. Might help you to figure out if the things they tell you are bullshit or not sometimes. Well, I didn't SSS your blood work, but I'm gonna guess you're human and say same thing is happening. To me, it's just your personality, mate, but if you have other symptoms, get some blood work done then. I think I have kinda regular to high test since I'm 15 and can grow a beard and will have a ton of body hair if I don't shave, but genetics maybe IDK. Just noticed, I think working out increases your testosterone, especially bigger muscles like glutes, lats, quads, triceps, etc. So, testosterone doesn't equal stupid and impulsive. You are just smarter, well-behaved and well-raised. Your parents should be proud. If you don't have high energy, don't enjoy struggle and physical effort, don't wake up with a standing D, you may have low testosterone. Does your dad model those sort of things for you, or is he more of a couch potato? Low testosterone would show as low energy levels, weight gain and lack of body facial hair growth in men, although take that with a grain of salt. Ethnicity and genetics are major factors in hair growth patterns. Calm and thoughtful behavior is not feminine. Impulsive behavior is not masculine. You could perhaps just be slightly smarter than the average? I mean, it definitely seems like kind of a good thing. Sounds like you are using rational decision-making and avoiding the many mistakes and bonehead members most fellas make before aged 25. You keep on doing you. No, I have low testosterone. Always tired, fat's hard to lose, unrested.